Have you ever wondered what drives people to achieve extraordinary feats against all odds? It's a thought that often crosses our minds, doesn't it? That invisible force propelling us forward, urging us to wake up in the morning and chase our dreams, is what we call motivation. So, what is motivation? In the simplest terms, it's the reason behind our actions, the spark that ignites our desire to strive for more. It's what keeps us moving when the going gets tough, what keeps us awake at night planning and dreaming. Motivation is the driving force that fuels our ambition and turns dreams into reality. Motivation comes in two forms, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's the things we do simply because they bring us joy, satisfaction, or personal fulfillment. It's the artist who paints because they love the feel of the brush against the canvas. The writer who pours their soul into words because it's their way of expressing themselves. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation comes from outside. It could be the recognition, the rewards, or the fear of negative consequences. It's the student who studies hard to get good grades, the employee who works overtime to get that promotion, the athlete who trains relentlessly to win the championship. But whatever form it takes, motivation is powerful. It pushes us to surpass our limitations, to step out of our comfort zones, to climb mountains we once thought were insurmountable. It's the fire that keeps burning even when everything else seems to be falling apart. It's the voice that whispers, "You can do this," when everyone else is saying, "It's impossible." Motivation is more than just a psychological concept, it's a critical element of life, a necessary ingredient for success. It's the cornerstone of every achievement, the heart of every endeavor. It's the force that propels us forward, the energy that fuels our journey towards our goals. Indeed, motivation is the fuel that drives us to reach for the stars. Consider the tale of Thomas Edison, whose relentless pursuit of invention led to the creation of the electric light bulb. Edison's journey was far from smooth sailing. He faced roadblocks and setbacks that could have easily stifled his ambitions. Yet, he remained motivated, keeping his eyes on the prize. Edison was born in the small town of Malala, Ohio, in 1847. He was a curious child, and developed a love for inventing at a young age. Despite only having 3 months of formal education, his thirst for knowledge was insatiable. He would spend countless hours in his basement, tinkering with gadgets and dreaming up new ideas. Edison's journey to invent the electric light bulb was filled with failures and disappointments, but his resilience was unshakable. He once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This quote perfectly encapsulates his outlook on failure. He viewed each setback not as a defeat but as a learning opportunity, a stepping stone on his path to success. With each failed attempt, Edison's resolve only grew stronger. He was determined to light up the world, and he wouldn't let anything stand in his way. It's said that he tried over 1,000 different materials for the filament before he found one that worked. His unwavering motivation and persistence eventually paid off when, on a cold December night in 1879, he successfully tested the first practical electric light bulb. Edison's story is an inspiring tale of perseverance and determination. It's a story of a man who refused to give up, who believed in his dream and worked tirelessly to make it a reality. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that motivation is the fuel that drives us towards our goals. Edison's story is a testament to how motivation can turn dreams into reality. Or take the inspirational story of Malala Yousafzai, who stood up for education in the face of life-threatening adversity. Born in the Swat Valley of Pakistan, Malala was a regular girl with an extraordinary passion for learning. But her world was turned upside down when the Taliban took control of her region and banned girls from attending school. Undeterred, Malala began to speak out for her right and the right of all girls to receive an education. She blogged about her experiences under a pseudonym for the BBC, and her voice began to reach the world. But her outspokenness came at a price. In October 2012, a masked gunman boarded her school bus, asked for her by name, and shot her in the head. Miraculously, Malala survived the attack. But rather than being silenced by this horrific event, she was emboldened. She said, "They thought that the bullets would silence us, but they failed." Her brush with death only strengthened her resolve. She continued her fight for education with even more fervor, becoming a global symbol for the fight for girls' education. Malala's tireless advocacy and unwavering motivation led to her becoming the youngest ever recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 17. In her acceptance speech, she stated, "This award is not just for me, it is for those forgotten children who want education, it is for those frightened children who want peace, It is for those voiceless children who want change. Her journey from a schoolgirl in Pakistan to a global icon of peaceful resistance and education is a testament to the power of motivation. Even when confronted with life-threatening adversity, Malala refused to back down. She chose to raise her voice, to fight for what she believed in, and to inspire millions around the world. Malala's courage and motivation show us that no obstacle is too big when we are driven by a powerful cause. Her story is a shining example of how one person's motivation can ignite a global movement and change the world. And who can forget the awe-inspiring journey of Elon Musk, who is revolutionizing industries through sheer will and motivation. Born into a middle-class family in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk's passion for technology and innovation was evident even as a child. His journey, however, was not without its trials and tribulations. At the tender age of 17, he moved to the United States with dreams of changing the world. Musk's first venture, Zip2, was a challenging endeavor. Despite facing numerous setbacks, his determination was unwavering. He sold Zip2 in the late 90s, and instead of resting on his laurels, he used the proceeds to fund his next venture, PayPal. His ambitious projects didn't stop there. Musk then set his sights on the stars, quite literally, with SpaceX. His dream? To make space travel accessible to the average person and ultimately colonize Mars. Many thought it was a pipe dream, yet SpaceX has already sent numerous missions to the International Space Station and even launched a car into space. On the ground, Musk was equally ambitious. He co-founded Tesla Motors, aiming to prove that electric cars could be better than gasoline-powered ones. He faced criticism, financial struggles, and production nightmares, yet he persisted. Today, Tesla is a household name, leading the charge towards a more sustainable future. Musk's motivation stems not from a desire for wealth or fame, but from a vision to create a sustainable future. He believes in the power of human ingenuity to solve the world's most pressing problems. His relentless drive, his unwavering belief in his vision, and his refusal to be deterred by failure have led to groundbreaking innovations that are changing the world as we know it. Musk's journey is proof that with motivation, we can challenge the status quo and shape the future. These stories exemplify the transformative power of motivation. The power of motivation, as we've seen through the tales of Thomas Edison, Malala Yousafzai, and Elon Musk, has the potential to take us from the ordinary to the extraordinary, from the depths of despair to the peaks of success. It was motivation that spurred Edison to persevere through thousands of failed attempts, ultimately leading to the invention of the incandescent light bulb. It was motivation that helped Malala to stand up for girls' education, despite the threats and dangers she faced. And it was motivation that propelled Musk to revolutionize industries, from electric vehicles to space travel. But motivation isn't just for the Edisons, the Malalas, or the Musks of the world. It's for each and every one of us. It's the drive that wakes us up in the morning with a sense of purpose. It's the force that pushes us to go the extra mile, to overcome obstacles, and to keep going even when the odds are stacked against us. So how can we cultivate and nurture this powerful force? It begins with a clear vision of what we want to achieve. This vision serves as a compass, guiding our actions and decisions. Next, we need to set measurable and achievable goals that align with this vision. These goals act as stepping stones, making our vision more tangible and manageable. And finally, we need to foster a positive mindset, one that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. It's also important to remember that motivation isn't constant. It ebbs and flows. There will be days when it's strong, propelling us forward with ease, and there will be days when it's weak, making every step feel like a struggle. But in those moments, we must remember our vision, our goals, and the potential for growth that lies in every challenge. Remember, motivation is not a switch that you turn on and off, but a fire that you keep burning within you. It's a journey of self-discovery, of resilience, and of unwavering determination. It's the essence of human potential and the key to unlocking our greatest achievements. So, what drives you? What ignites your motivation? Let's take a moment to reflect on that. What fuels your fire? What sparks your spirit? Is it an insatiable curiosity, a burning ambition, or perhaps a burning desire to make a difference? Regardless of what it might be, remember that it is this very force that has the potential to propel you towards your goals. This motivation within you is a powerful tool. It can propel you past hurdles and obstacles and guide you along the winding pathways of life, leading you to your destination. But like any tool, it must be harnessed and used effectively. Don't let your motivation be just a fleeting feeling. Channel it, focus it, and use it to pursue your goals with relentless determination. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. The power to change your life lies within you. Harness your motivation and make your dreams come true.